What's up, people? Yeah, it's me. Sunday morning. I came in here to get it in, but it's a church next door to me, and they over there, worshiping. And I don't want to have my music up, distracting what they do. Um, whether I believe whether I believe what they believe or not, I'm not going to disrespect them by having my music playing. So that's that. But anyway, they tell me to tell y'all, like, subscribe, share. And this is just my little take on the women loving the outlaw. Well, I guess there's always been attraction to women loving outlaws, angels, Anyway, my thing is this. This is my personal opinion. I've never been a woman in my life, so I don't understand what women feel. So if I'm wrong, ladies, let me know. But what I'm thinking is, women want men to be able to take care of her under all circumstances. Now, being in the black community, we've always had a whole bunch of things against us. We've had, we couldn't get hired as men, regardless of our qualifications, just like now. This administration is canceling DEI, which we all know DEI just means black, because he's proven that it's not merit-based, because you look at his cabinet, nobody's worthy of their positions. He just hired a 22-year-old guy who was a grocery clerk, a grocery store clerk, no disrespect to grocery store clerks, but he was headed to run a department in the Department of Homeland Security. A 22-year-old young white guy with no qualifications at all. So we know that the only merit he has is that he's white. And that's what he's pushing throughout the country, because they want to lead by his example. We're going to hire these young people, whether they're qualified or not, and we're going to put them in these positions, let them grow into it. We teach them as they go. Forget the people who went to school and actually trained for this position, especially if you're black or anybody except white, a white guy, and specifically. So, what is a woman to do? What is a woman to do? She go choose the guy who will be out here getting it by any means necessary, because that's what it calls for. It's going to call for a person to be able to get it by any means necessary, because they have taken away all the legal means for you to be successful. They have said your education don't matter, your qualifications don't matter, your skills don't matter. So what you gonna do? What kind of guy you gonna be? That's cool that you're a computer programmer, but can't nobody, if you're not gonna get hired, you just a computer programmer with no job. Of course, you can try to go the entrepreneurial route, but you're not gonna be able to get the contracts, because he said you can't hire these guys. You can't hire. In fact, he is even trying to pressure other countries to do business with the United States. You have to cancel all your DEI projects. Don't take it from me. Look it up. He is pressuring other countries, that if you're going to do business with the United States, you can't have anybody else. They only want to do, when they come to these meetings across the board, they only want to deal with white men. I'm telling you, bro, this is all by design. This is Project 2025, and they doing it on a global scale. Now, so far, a lot of countries been like, fuck you. And that's what these tariffs is about as well. He's trying to put tariffs on these countries to get them to the drawing board. To get them to the drawing board, he want to put that shit on them. And they like, man, fuck you. You're not going to tell us how to run our country. You fucking your country up. And since you fucking mine up too. But I don't want to get off topic. That'll be another video for another day. But our women is always going to be attracted to a guy who's going to fight against all means. Because not just going against the law, saying that that's an act of rebellion, that I'm going to provide for my family regardless of your laws. That's an act of rebellion. I'm going to make sure I eat outside of your law, outside of your system. Now, you can listen to all these people who want to call you Pookies and Ray Rays and all that shit because they got a little YouTube channel or was able to work within a system that was in place, because it's not in place anymore. And they made their money Got some in my teeth. And they made their monies that way. So now they want to put down everybody else. But that's going to be the guy who will be, that's going to be the guy. And at the same time, they telling you, don't like this guy in your community. They have filled the whole White House full of criminals. They have filled the White House full of criminals. The Republican Party has filled the White House full of criminals by they telling you, don't like your criminals. And everybody else is a criminal except us, even though we the ones committing all the crimes. I keep getting on topic. I wanted to just focus on women and attracted to the guy, because even though I'm talking about women, I'm talking to you dudes. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Because shit getting real. Shit has already gotten real. If you think it's getting real, you already too late. Shit's already got real. It's time to fight. And you ain't got to be out in the streets, because everybody ain't built for the streets. But you got to find alternative ways to make sure that your family is taken care of. Because that's what they want. They want you to not be able to take care of your family. That way their narratives become true. And look, forgive me about how I'm looking today. I'm going to be like this probably for the next 2 or 3 videos I make today. Because I'm going to be down here working out for a couple of hours and waiting for the church to end so I can turn my music up. But in any event, ladies, I understand. Fellas, we had to get on board. Because shit done got real. I love y'all. I need y'all to love yourself. I'm out.